Hi, good morning. You'll have to forgive me this morning. I seem to have, my allergies are kicking up. And I didn't take an allergy pill because of the other pills. And, well, anyway, there's frogs. And you know what I mean by that. So good morning, everyone. Grab a cup and join me. I have some regular coffee today. Brenda changed her name. I thought it saw something different. Uh-huh. You're a fan of regular coffee. Okay. Well, we have a big show today regardless. We're going to draw a winner for the Christmas in July make-along. And I changed it up again, so be sure to pay attention if you're in that. And we're going to start a new make-along, and this one is a knit one. So if you don't knit, you'll just have to sit aside because I'm not going to change that either. But I do have something special that I'm going to give away as a prize if you want them. So, and I'm sure you're going to want them, so I'd stay tuned for that. We have our regular jewelry and our D-stash and a new magazine too. Only 15 here, but you know, we'll just go ahead and start. What the heck? I think it'd be too sweet because I don't use sugar, but I don't know. Well, we've only got another week of only another week. It seems like it's been a month already, but hi, Frida and Ravini. Hi, everybody. Well, the first thing I want to do is go ahead and see who won this Christmas in July make-along, because then we can see if they're here and then let them pick their prize. So let's see. I got 15 entries. That's pretty good, huh? I'm going to go ahead and spin it. Hopefully the sound is okay. Hi, HD. Hi, Latoya. Drawn for Christmas in July make-along. Hi, Annette. Charlene Taylor won. Okay, so now I get to tell her what her choices are. And I believe she's here. I think I saw her name. All right, so if you look back at that, there were some really nice gnome ornaments and stuff I would love to make. And am I mistaken? Is Charlene here? Okay, well, I'm going to show her choices. I have this bag that was packed for a different make-along, and it was not claimed. So this bag is one of her choices, and I didn't show what was in it. And her other choice, yes, she's here. Her other choice is one of these skeins of that ivy and cranberry Craft Smart yarn. Beautiful. One of the rings to make the gnome or any other towel topper, and one of my Christmas stitch markers, which is a Christmas tree. So, Charlene, what's your choice today? Do you want what's in the bag? Or do you want the Christmas yarn? Let me know. And just like what's behind the curtain or whatever that show was. You want the bag? Okay. Do you want me to show you what's in the bag? Or do you want to be surprised? This is one of those Ipsy bags too. It's a drawstring bag, so you can use it as a project bag, no problem. Okay. I actually had a lot of progress yesterday, and I did a lot of things. I'm going to show them. You want me to show it? Okay. Okay, so this is her prize for joining in on the Christmas in July make-along, and there are 2 skeins of Crafters Square in here. Acrylic. This is a beautiful gold colorway, all acrylic, 2 of those. There is a holder to put a cake of yarn in. That's pretty cool. Then there is some finger protectors while you're sewing. There is some cake holders to hold the skeins together. We could use them for anything. There is a little container of buttons. There's a couple of patterns in this flyer. There's a hat pattern and slippers and just a bunch of different patterns in that. And there is a bag of beads. These are star beads, all different kinds of craft beads. So that's what you got, plus the project bag. I'll stick everything back in there and go ahead and send me, you know, regular message, email, whatever. And I'll get that out to you tomorrow. So what was I doing yesterday? Yeah, it did fit a lot in there. And that's what I like to kind of start doing, is these little bags with goodies in, because you all have been helping me by sending me these things. So I'm going to start making these little bags up. Now, yesterday I finished my 7th square for my pineapple blanket. And I also decided that I would block them. And so I put one on the blocker, and I'll probably start the 8th one here soon. So as soon as I'm done blocking the first 8, which is all I have is 7 done, then I can start sewing them together. And there'll only be 4 left to do. So if you are doing this pineapple make-along, please put in your progress. I will be drawing in the next week or so. I will be drawing a random winner from that. I just haven't decided what I'm going to give. Okay. I think I'm going to do a little bag up like that, some kind of something. I also finished my hats for July. So here is the BOD 570 hat. It is very textured. Every other row is a texture. This yarn is a really nice yarn. It is the Ice Winter sale. So it's 40% wool and 60% acrylic. And it was really pretty. And it's really quite soft. You can tell there's wool in it, but it's nice. And it didn't split much. The only time that I saw it split at all was when I was doing the last 2 rows of the single crochet. And I did try this on my husband. It does fit him, so it's a good 22 to 23 inch. It was done in a J hook. So that's the crochet version. And then here is the knit version. I finished that too yesterday. Oh, that top of that came out darn well. I really think this is very pretty. And again, I tried it on my husband and it fits him. And he said, oh, this is a nice hat. So that is the Ross hat in the 4 medium. So the winner of the August hats and more hats will be getting 4 hanks of this. And the reason why is because the crocheted one took 1 1/4. So it took more than 1. And the knit one, I actually got all of the hat made and had this much left over. So I figured I would give the winner 4 hanks, 4 donuts of these. So I will be picking that later on today. So that is something to look forward to later. The other thing that I did yesterday, I did a couple more. That is a pair of booties. I told you I was excited about making some booties and possibly using the little purple flowers that I got at Michael's. So that's what I did. I made a pair of Mary Janes. And I put the little flower, put the little flower on and added a little purple button on the side. And so they're done. Should be able to get these items in my Etsy store sometime in the next couple days. These will fit a newborn. They are a 3 1/4 inch sole. So, I had fun with those. Oh, yes. And I also have exactly. You are exactly right, Lori. Yes, I will be putting this yarn into that blanket. That is a great idea. I'm just getting ready to do a row of the finish the diamond row, and that's where I use the gray and purple variegated. So 1 row of that gray, and then you go on to the next diamond. So yeah, this will go in. This is going to go into this blanket. But I was going to put a little green in next. So anybody that is interested in doing a scrap Navajo blanket, that's fun. We're doing it for the vintage make-along with Kim, the Crafty Nomad. She's not out of bed yet. Don't tell her I told you. I talked to her at like 1:15 my time last night. So she's probably going to be up soon. Anyway, I would like to pick out well, actually, I already picked it out. So this is going to be the yarn for August hats and more hats. Well, you could do the pattern is in the amount of 20. So the diamond is 20. You could adapt it however you want, but if you did 20 row or 20 stitches, you could make it a pillow size or whatever, because I've done it. And so I know that that comes out really cool to make a pillow to match your Afghan, you know. This is going to be the yarn for August. Now, this is tons and tons of halo. And it is the softest. Look at that color. It's shiny too. It is really cool. I've been wanting to use this ever since I got it. It's called Rudbeckia Ice Yarn. And it's saying it's a medium 4. And it says it is 45% acrylic and 55% polyamide. So you can imagine how soft this is. And it's got all kinds of beautiful muted Navajo colors, just like that blanket. The turquoise and the rust and the gold. Oh my gosh. I don't know what patterns I'm going to, well, the knit pattern, I guess will be okay. I'm sure it'll be okay. I think I might just do it a little bit longer so it gives a little bit of slouch though, because this is slouchy yarn. It's going to slouch all on its own anyway. So whoever wins the August hats and more hats will most likely get several skeins of these, because I have enough. Whatever I don't use, I end up doing, you know, some in my scrap blanket, but some extras to the winter. So that'll be fun to see those work up. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do the jewelry giveaway before we announce our next make-along. And I know you already know, because most of you watch the addictions video, so you already know. I have bracelets today. You have a choice. So before you decide if you want to enter or not, you have to have a United States address. You should, or you should be, anyway, a sub here on the channel. 18 years of age. All the giveaways are sponsored by me and the creators who donate items to the channel. So today's choices are 2 bracelets. One of them is a cuff bracelet. This is a silver, open-ended. These things. They are nickel and lead free. This is a cuff. It because it's open-ended, it will fit anyone. You can bend it. Or, now Deb is going to mark the chat now. And when she does, you can put in silver or gold. This one is a clasp. It does have a little bit of a chain extender on it. But it is big, round links. So you have your choice of the silver one or the gold one. So comment now if you would like to win one of these. Silver or gold. That is a cuff, and that is about a medium. It does fit me, but you can extend it. I'll give you a minute to do that. This is a nice cuff bracelet. It will go with anything because it's not real fancy, but it's fancy enough. And then the gold one is just a hair heavy. I did put that in the wrong bag. Yeah, I did. Okay. Deb, go ahead and mark the chat, and we'll go ahead and pick a winner for that. I don't know what's going to happen when I run out of paparazzi. I have to do something else. Okay, so we will go ahead and talk about this next 2 weeks. I am making a Claire cowl out of this beautiful alpaca yarn that they had at Michael's. This happens to be the purple colorway, and it has lots of halo. I just love this. This is so soft and so cozy. But every time I always bought 6 bulky, I never knew. I didn't really like what I made with it. So now that I'm knitting, I'm liking it. It's great. So I started it with 1 skein, and it's not quite gone yet. So, you know, the pattern that I'm taking inspiration from told me to do 60 stitches on a 13 US 13 hook or needle, and so that's what I did do. But I chose my own knit purl combination because I've done it before with just knit. So Lori says it looks like Claire. It does. That's funny. Anyway, so what I did was I did 3 knit, 1 purl. So you cast on 60 stitches, and then you close it up to knit in the round. All of that kind of thing can be found on either Very Pink Knits or Bonnie Bay. All of them have these easy how-to-do tutorials. And this is a 9mm. So it's US 13 9mm. Now, of course, you could get away with probably a 12 or a, you know, something other, you know, but in the meantime, this is a 6 bulky, so you want a bigger needle. And when you use a bigger needle, it's going to come out really stretchy. So that's why you don't want to cast on a real ton of stitches, because it will bulk out and it will stretch out. So I'm doing 60 stitches for about 14 inches. So that's probably going to take up 2 of these skeins. Now, that's what I'm doing, but you can do another cowl as long as it's knitted and as long as, you know, it's basically you can do a cowl at any kind of cowl you want. But I just thought this was easy for the new knitters too, to do, you know, what I'm doing. And then I will use as much as I need to do about 14 inches. Now this is going to probably be able to be pulled up over your head if it gets cool, and it'll snug around you like a Snuggie or whatever as well, because it's going to be long enough. So that's another thing. Plus you can put an accent button on it or whatever. So I hope that you will bling it up and you will do your own thing. And because I have some more of this. In fact, I have some from Joann's that Doug got in different colors. I want to give away some of this for the winner. I don't know what color yet. As soon as I find out how much you need for 14 inches, I'll get a better idea of what I can give, because I have some that are big enough. Like there's only 86 yards in this one, but in some of the other ones, they have, I don't think I can reach it. anyway, they have double the yardage. So if you got that size, you could do the whole cowl in one skein. So that would be cool. But the surprise that I'm going to be giving you a choice of, maybe not a choice. Maybe I'll just do it all. I'll just put everything in, the yarn and this. I have in my prize bin a set of stitch markers. It is a whole set of Deb Murray stitch markers. That is what's going to be up for grabs, and they are gorgeous. This set is complete. You will win the whole set, and it is the letters F through J. So you will get 6 of these if you do the knit cowl make along. How's that? They are gorgeous. They're a gray and black, but they are beautiful. I've had them a little while. I just had to bring them out at the right moment. So those are going to be definitely included in the prize for this. Now, this make along will run for 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is long enough. Once you start this, you see that the stitches are big and it works up really quick. I'm sure these are precious, being that they have the letters on them. I have a set of Debs that have letters on them, and they're all different animals, so I use mine all the time. I would never give them up. But these ones are all matching. So, yeah. So I'm going to run this make along for 2 weeks, and I will post a post for it. I haven't done it yet. And you will be able to win some 6 bulky yarn of some style. If I have some that's just acrylic, I will let you have that for the girls if they are allergic to wool. But a lot of them do have a little bit of wool in them, or they have alpaca like this one. So, yeah. So you're going to cast on 60 stitches, close for the round. You're going to knit in the round every row, or you can do what I'm doing and do 3 knit, 1 purl, and it will make a nice design. When you put that on and it stretches out, you're going to see a pattern. So that is all right. So I'm hoping that everybody is going to enjoy this. This next one, I'm already thinking about the future one for the next crochet. I have an idea. So I hope that, you are watching and enjoying that different stuff. Let's go on to the D-Stash. D-Stash today. Now, if you watched my last Addictions video, you would have seen that I pulled out the Nordica that I got just for my channel. And I didn't realize I had one sitting back here on this shelf for a while. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to bring out that Nordica today and give it away. This is a totally different colorway than they had. And this one is, again, so soft. It's 100% anti-pilling acrylic. It's 546 yards. And it's a premier. Color is ochre gray. Now, there is colors inside. Deb is going to mark the chat. You need to have a United States address. You need to be a member of my channel. And this is a 3 light. So if you're interested in winning this, go ahead after Deb marks the chat and write in the word Nordica. There you go. And we're going to give you a minute to do that. Ochre gray. This is gorgeous gold cream. and gray. I am interested in seeing what someone makes with this. It is so soft. Absolutely gorgeous. We don't have 50 people here, Deb. What are we going to do? I did see a bunch of girls finishing up their cuddle alongs. You want to get your cuddle along pictures in, because I'm telling you, Stephanie and I are going to do a video this week, and we're going to pull all the grand prize winners for the cuddle along. So make sure you get your pictures in. It's going to take us a whole day just to go through all of the and then we're going to start working on what our next make along is going to be. Go ahead and mark the chat, Deb, and we will draw a winner for this beautiful yarn. While we're waiting for Deb to do that, I would like to say one quick memorial about our friend Catherine. We lost one of our knit night girls this week. It was quite a shock to us. And I just want to tell her that I love her. And I just want to say thanks for always supporting me. And I'm sorry I'm breaking down. But it was quite a shock. So if you wouldn't mind, just going over and saying a little prayer for Catherine's family, I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, you don't know what the cuddle along is? Oh, thanks for interrupting my tears. The cuddle along is a collaboration that I do with Stephanie from Stephanie's Yarn Escape, and it's been running now since April, so it's coming to an end. And you had to make 4 items. You had to make 1 in each month, and then at the end, if you had 4 items done, you could enter into the grand prize. And through the whole thing, we were taking progressive draws throughout. So that is the cuddle along. We will do it again. And thank you so much, everyone, for all that. Yeah, we are family. All the creators here on the channel have become big family. No. Oh, yeah, cinnamon. Oh, great. After the show's over, I'll go add cinnamon to this. Thanks, Lori. If we hit 50 today, we might give away one of Deb's beautiful stitch markers. I have a few left. She'll be making some more, though. Okay. As soon as we get a winner for that, we will go on to today's magazine. I'm going to show you and discuss the crochet magazine for August 2021. There's a lot of names here I have not seen before. The winner is Aisha. Congratulations, Aisha. That's a beautiful yarn you just won. Here is Crochet Magazine for August 2021. I have not looked at it. I just took it out of the package now. Several of you probably already have had this for a couple weeks. This sweater on the front is gorgeous. Let's go ahead and look through. There is a Hampshire pocket scarf. Big pockets. It's a very big, beautiful. This is going to be a lot of golds and browns in here because they're hyping up for fall. Of course they are. Then there is a Harvest Bobble banner. Looks like a pumpkin. I'm not sure if you're going to see everything. I turned the ring light off for the magazine, and I've got a different light. We will be doing another make-along. So all you have to do is wait for the No Filter Fibercast to come out this week, and you will find out what Stephanie and I do together. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It is a deer antler tunic. I'm sorry. I'm giving my real opinion through my shocked face. I like this better. This is a cowl. Look at the color. What yarn is that? Premier Mere Woods. They use Premier Mere Woods, and they are using the, oh, they don't tell me. Oh, the blueberry. But, you know, I believe that they discontinued that yarn. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Well, hi, Peggy. The poncho. Ooh. Isn't that pretty? They are using Everyday DK. I bought some Everyday DK last year in that beautiful maroon colorway, and it is so soft. Oh, here's another one. This one's called the Frozen Tunic. Frozen Forest Tunic. Look at that. Beautiful. Again, the texture. It's not really a cable, but it's beautiful texture. Yeah. And what yarn is that? Patton's Astra Light DK Weight Acrylic. Beautiful. That would be nice in either the Premier Everyday Heathers or Lion Brand Heartland. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of ponchos in here. This one's called the Monaghan poncho. This one's made in medium worsted weight. Medium worsted weight yarn. They don't even tell us what kind. 48 I see there. The white sand tee. So this one is underneath, not the outer sweater, the inner sweater. And this one's made in Fibra Natura Papyrus. Light 3 DK cotton and silk. Ooh. I like the advertisement here for Annie's Craft Store. The advertisements are crazy. So apparently in Annie's whatever, you can learn to make that. But it's not in this book. It says the Gothic Rose Afghan. It's gorgeous. It's got a lot of black in it, but a lot of purples and oranges and really, oh. Is there an instructor? Okay, so now we have another sweater. This one is called the Change of Seasons sweater. There's a lot of sweaters in this. It is using Sheepjee's Whirlette Superfine 1 fingering weight, cotton and acrylic. Oh boy. Oh, here's another one. Arcilla tunic. They want to use a lot of these the natural colors today. So this one is Paton's Grace Light DK weight cotton yarn. 3 light. That's pretty nice. It's even got the split seams at your hip. Very pretty. V-neck. Autumn Attractions, a garland. Okay. There is a lot of sweaters in. Uh-oh. We hit 52. Somebody's paying attention. That Deb Murray she is. Oh, look at this. Pumpkin table runner. That's pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, and that's got a graph. You could do that on a blanket too. You could put that graph on anything. Oh my gosh, a fall gnome basket. It's actually a basket. Oh my goodness. What do they make it that out of? Basics Chunky Bulky weight. Premier Yarns. Huh. So, yep, he sits on top. Anybody can make this basket. You don't need a pattern. Just make a basket and then sit a gnome on top for a cover. That is adorable. They do close that gnome head off so it gives it some weight. Oh my gosh. Oh, maybe I won't give this away. Look at it. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. Look at the work that's going to take. Oh my gosh. Let's look at it. Paint Box Yarns. Aran medium weight in a bunch of colors. Stormy gray, mustard yellow, blood orange, mandarin orange, melon, sorbet, red wine, pistachio, green, coffee bean, peach orange, and soft fudge. But there's that overlay of the leaves I was talking about a couple weeks ago, how that it makes like a leaf and it's several, like this one's maybe 2 rows down, this one's 3 rows down, this one's 4 rows down. But oh my goodness. Then they got the daisies and the, well, I don't know what they want to call them, but oh, Rhapsody Sampler Lapgan. Wow, that is crazy beautiful. And then again, this beautiful sweater, Pumpkin Spiced Latte Cardi. This one is made in Plymouth Yarn Encore Worsted Tweed, medium weight, acrylic wool and rayon. That is a beautiful sweater. They do a little bit of the front post crochet all the way through the entire sweater to give it some real good texture. That is beautiful. And that colorway is Spiced Pumpkin. That's gorgeous. Oh, it's got a hood on it. I didn't even notice the hood till I turned the page. Wow. I did not renew my crochet magazine yet either. I have not done that. Another poncho. This one is ponchos for mom and child. Aren't they different? They look like a sweater, but it's open. Big collar on here. Very nice. Huh. All right. Well, guess what, girls? Deb's going to mark the chat, and we're going to give away this magazine right now. So if you're interested in winning this magazine, as soon as she marks the chat, go ahead and write in the word crochet and we will pick a winner. You do have to have a United States address, and you do need to be a subscriber creator here on the channel. And we did hit 50. So after that, I will show you some of Deb's stitch markers, and we will give one away. So that was usually what we said about giving away the stitch markers. So we will do that today. I'm glad my allergies stopped. Oof, that was terrible. It was 5 minutes to time to come on, and I'm like, I am coughing and I am sneezing. I will be going through some of my older magazines and giving them away too, because that's what I do. And I just haven't picked any out yet. All right, Deb, go ahead and mark the chat for that. I'm going to open up the chat now to ask me anything within reason. Also, I have opened a room for crochet chat in my Facebook group. Occasionally, I've been popping in to see if anybody is on and is interested in just sitting back and crocheting with me. It gives me a chance to get to know different people. It is a greet and meet type thing, so I'm not planning on like staying with a whole bunch of people for very long. You know, like not all night, but 10, 20-minute increments, and then I can go about my business. But that way it gives me a chance to get to know other people. Hi, Adele. If you want to win something from Stephanie herself, then yes, you need to post on Stephanie's page, because you can only win my prizes on my page for the cuddle along. If you want to win what Stephanie's giving away, then you need to post on her page also. Yes, Chair and I had a good time talking the other day in that room. There were 28 entries for the magazine. Great. Well, it's okay when you're just me and you, right? Oh. Oh, well, they said that the smoke and the smoggy stuff and the particles were coming all the way to New York, but I had a hard time believing that, but, you know, maybe it is. I have US 13 needles, but 29-inch circulars. Mine, you know, it stretches so much that I think it'll be all right. Let me measure mine. I think they're 24, but what's another 4 inches, right? I don't know if it says it on here or not. No. Let's just measure them. Peggy Tobin is the winner of the magazine. Wow, congratulations, Peggy. I think mine is a 30. So I think it's going to be, or 29. It's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. Can't seem to set it still. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is more than 24. It's a few inches more. So I think it'll be all right. You try it out and see if it's okay or not, because the yarn stretches so much, being that, well, mine's alpaca, but the 6 bulky. Peggy, all you have to do is sometime later on, you know, you've got a week if you get busy, just send me your information, and anytime that you win anything, you do need to message me and send me a, you know, heads up, I won such and such. Email here is csterner9112@gmail.com, or you can instant message me. Well, I'm going to go ahead and show you what stitch markers are left. We've been giving away several, one every week, and we're down to 4. So when we get done showing what stitch markers are left, you will describe the one that you want to win, and then Deb is going to mark the chat. So that's where you put your comment. So the first one I'm going to show you is the Christmas one. This one says Merry Christmas on the bottom, on the silver charm. It's green and red. Then there is a bigger blue angel. Then there is a small blue angel. She's beautiful. And then there's one with a starfish with a beautiful blue. So those are the 4. Deb, go ahead and mark the chat. If you want to win one of these, just comment below which one you would like, and we will give away one today because we hit 50. So thanks a lot, everybody. Thank Deb for always being there to support me and run all the giveaways. It frees me up to do other things, and it makes her have to go back later and watch the replay in case she missed anything, right? Any other questions to make along? That one charm on the Christmas one is like a sand dollar. It's just like opening up one of those sand dollars. It's really cool. I didn't look at those that close. All right. I guess, Deb, you might as well go ahead and mark the chat. Anybody interested in joining in on the 1,500 subscriber Granny Square giveaway, blanket giveaway? What is going on with that is you make a 8-inch square out of acrylic yarn, any pattern, and send it to me. And then your name gets entered into a drawing of the creators that made the squares. Then I'm going to take all the squares, sew them together, and when we hit 1,500 subscribers, we're going to give that blanket away. You do need to have your squares in by September to definitely get in this time. I'm going to start putting the squares together here pretty soon. 28 entries. Wow. You can make as many squares as you want within reason. Oh my gosh, Crystal, you are late. Well, hi. And if you look back on the last month of addictions videos, I have shown all the squares. I also took pictures of them and posted them in the announcements tab for that make-along. I guess you could say it's a make-along. Hey, you make a square and send it to me, and then I put together. So that's kind of cool. Anybody want to help with shipping, you can go ahead and click the super chat or the super sticker and send me a little something, or you can do it any other way that you want to. It's greatly appreciated. I will be pulling a winner for August hats, and more hats later on today, and putting a new post up for for August. The July hats, I'll be pulling that and putting a new post up for August. At least I caught that. A lot of times I'll be talking along and I won't catch that I made a mistake. After I get done, I will put all of what we talked about today, patterns, what have you, in the description box. However, the cowl, there is no pattern because that is just 60 stitches, knit 3, purl 1 on a 6 bulky. If you decide to use a 5 bulky, I would probably go up to 80 stitches. I don't want to say go to 100 because I've done 100, I've done 120, and I'm looking more for a fitted cowl. Thank you very much, Cindy. Thank you so much for that. So if you do a five bulky, try 80 and see, because it's going to stretch. Anybody want to, thanks, Ravini. Thank you so much. Well, I didn't even know Stephanie was here. Hi, Steph. I probably did. I just didn't see her talk yet. I hope she's getting excited. We're getting ready to do our next No Filter Fibercast, and we have done something crazy. We have bought yarn for each other. So she's got a box I ordered, and I have a box that she ordered, and it's going to be exciting to see who wins all the grand prizes in our cuddle along, and to see what we bought from the last place we ordered. I'm a lurker, she says. So Robin won the stitch marker from Deb. I'll get that information later on. Thank you so much, Nana. Thank you so much for that. That helps me a lot. I give away several things throughout make-alongs and always on the live. So we got here. Oh, Lori, it's only going to take you a little while to do it. Don't give me no crap. I can talk to her that way because I know her well enough. Oh, my gosh. Yes, we spent an evening together the other day, and she donated some stuff for the vintage make-along. So I'm going to be giving away some of Lori's things. Ah, Deb. Thank you so much, Nana. I appreciate all you guys and all that you do to help me. Yes, Peggy, that was, a lot of the girls did it that way. They do it more than once too, but they know who they are. I appreciate that. And I hope everybody has a great weekend, and get your hats in for July if you didn't, because you've got a little while. I'm not going to pull it immediately. I'm going to give a little break. I'm going to get some work done on the post for the Claire cowl. And, while you're glancing around the Facebook page in the announcements, take a look at the other things that are going on. There are other things. There's a vintage mail. There's a Outlander mail that you can make any craft for those as long as they fit the theme. Plus, there's a Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge Facebook group that I run with Christi Cook from Tea Doddles, and we are in the 3rd quarter, and that is autumn or fall, and everybody likes to make pumpkins, right? So have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you for joining me. And thanks for the thumbs up and all the encouragement. I'm going to be getting back on working on some stuff today. So I'll talk to you in the next Addictions and the next live. Talk to you later. Bye now.